Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching for another daily video. Today is a day in the life Sunday edition. So you guys know that my husband is a pastor, or maybe you don't know, but he is a pastor. He is a worship associate pastor, and Sundays are always kind of crazy. I very rarely vlog them, but I thought it might be fun today to vlog and kind of show you a day in the life of our busy Sunday. Today's extra fun. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But if you are new, welcome. My name is Jess. I have 3 kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I share a lot of like motherhood hauls, meal plans, grocery stuff, all kinds of stuff like that on our channel. I also share a lot about our family and bring you along on a lot of days, day in the lives. So welcome. Today is Sunday, June 27th, and it is
fun in the sun.
Yes, fun in the Sunday. It's 9:27. We're about to get, no, Nate, put that down. That's Mark's. Nate will steal anyone's cup. We're about to get Mark up. I hardly ever give him a morning nap. However, on Sundays, while we're getting ready, I try to give him a little nap. It helps us be able to get ready quicker, and it helps him last longer at church. So it's 9:27. Church starts at 10. We live about 8 minutes away from church or something. So I'm going to get him up in a minute. Everybody else is ready. And then today after church is our fun in the Sunday. And I'm not sure exactly what all that's going to mean. The kids earned it doing, they put little ping pong balls in this bucket for like bringing their Bible offering and stuff like that. And then once it gets full, they get like a special day. And today is that day. I know they voted to have pizza for lunch, and there's going to be some water games and stuff outside. So I thought it'd be fun to bring you along. My 9-year-old has autism and has special needs. So for the last few months, I've been going into children's church with him. So I thought maybe I could show you some clips of Nate in children's church. He's doing really well. I still don't feel comfortable leaving him in there without me because sometimes it gets really loud, or he doesn't want to sit down, and I don't want him to distract others, or I want to be there to help calm him and everything. So that's kind of the plan. Of course, Mark will go into the nursery, and Lucy will be with us in children's church. So we're about to get Mark up and dressed. I always pack all the bags. Nate, I pack him a bag of extra change of clothes and like a Kindle or something just in case he needs it. We try not to use it during church, but sometimes we have to. And then for Mark, I pack, of course, diapers, drink, snack, change of clothes. Even Lucy's having to bring a change of clothes today because of the water day. So we're going to get Mark up and dressed. David's already at church. He gets to church about 7:45, 8 o'clock. He may have gotten there earlier than that today. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be a fun day. So you guys join us, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Written down the words to say, it is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out, wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby, you're the one. And tonight, I am going all the way. The way you touch my hand, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hair, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands, now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, 'cause when you touch my hand, it all goes away.
we're back home. I am soaked. So let me tell you how church went. I don't know how much you could tell from the clips. Children's church went really good. So when I'm in there with Nate, like I am like Nate's shadow. I do everything with him. I do the motions with him for the songs. I walk up with him to turn in his offering. Anywhere Nate goes, I go. And I'm just like his support in there. And he kind of lays on me occasionally because he gets tired of sitting up at his chair. And then he lasted till about 11:15, which is over an hour in there. And then he started yelling. So I took him out. Go have some time, some chill time. I'm hiding in here. My kids are still finding me. But the church that we are at has a family room, and it's for like anybody who needs to go in there with their kids, or back during COVID, if you didn't feel comfortable, you know, being in the main service, it was like a more spacious area. And so we went in there, there was no one in there, and he was able to like decompress when he got a little bit too worked up. And then pretty much after that, like just a few minutes in there, church was over, and they had the fun in the Sunday. So our children's pastor fed everybody pizza, which was awesome. I realized that I did not bring my kids a towel. I thought to bring the sunscreen, change of clothes, all that. Somehow I totally goofed and did not remember to bring a towel. So me and Mark ran home, got a towel, went back up there. David was with the big kids. And then I wasn't sure how long Nate would stay with the water games, but he stayed the whole time. So David kind of hung around with Mark for a while. And then while we were playing all the water games, they were inside letting Mark run and play inside. And then once it got to be like a 1:15, 1:20, I texted David and said, why don't you just take Mark home and let him get a nap so that, you know, I think Nate will be fine to stay here till 2. That's when it ended, because I knew Lucy would want to stay till the end. So they had all kinds of water games, so water balloons. I tried to get video, but I also had my phone and I didn't want to get it ruined. Water balloon fight, water balloon toss, sponge fight, sponge toss, whipped cream fling, where they flung whipped cream at each other. Lucy was not a big fan of that, neither was Nate. I can't even think of sidewalk chalk, bubbles, all kinds of things. I got soaking wet. I didn't bring a change of clothes for myself, but it was so much fun. At one point, Nate, I don't know if you can see in the video, he gets hit in the head with a water balloon, and I like froze and turned the camera off. And I really expected, it was hard. I expected him to cry, and he just started laughing. So he really liked it. Now, he did not like getting wet. The first time he got really wet, he just kept holding his shirt away from him. And I just told him, it's okay, I have a change of clothes. When we get done getting wet, we'll change. You'll be all dry. So anyway, I was so proud of him for lasting the whole time. It is now 2:30. We've been home for a little while, just a few minutes, and went ahead and bathed Lucy and washed her hair because she got whipped cream all in it. She started out liking when the kids were tossing. They each had a spoon, and we put a dollop of whipped cream in it, and they started like flinging each other with it. So she liked it at first until somebody flung whipped cream all in her hair. And that was against the rules because you're only supposed to like fling it at people like their bodies, not their faces. And of course kids don't follow the rules, and she is a rule follower. So she was like, you didn't follow the rule, and she was crying. But it's okay. She had whipped cream all in her hair. We got her cleaned up. But other than that, it was a lot of fun. And we got home, we were home for 10 minutes, and like the bottom fell out of the sky and just rained everywhere, which is so weird because the whole time we were outside it was beautifully sunny. But anyway, I'm tired. I'm really tired. We're gonna have to get Mark up in like an hour. He's only been asleep for just a little bit, but I don't want him to go too long. He's having like a late nap. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I think I want to rest for a few minutes while he's resting, and then I'll decide what else I need to get done. Part of me needs to run to Walmart. Part of me thinks I should run to Walmart sometime today because I totally forgot cereal bars were almost out, and there's a few other little things I forgot, but I may do that later while the kids are playing. While things are quiet here, I'm gonna rest. So this is an atypical Sunday. Usually right after church we go to lunch, or we'll come here and have lunch, but occasionally there are things after church, and David and I just divide and conquer. I'm very thankful that he was able to help me with Mark today because he wouldn't be able to hunt. He would not be able to hang out with us during all that water. He would have liked it, but he would have gotten trampled. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. I am soaking wet. One kid came up and just squeezed a sponge all over this area. I got hit in the head with a water balloon. You know, it was good fun. So I'm going to gross myself. I'm going to change clothes, get all the sweaty clothes off, and then I'm going to rest for a little bit, and I'll catch y'all back later tonight, and we're going to figure out if we're going to go to the store, what we're going to do for dinner. I'm imagining Sunday night. Oh, you know what? I know what we're having for dinner, because Lucy, they voted on whether to have pizza today or hot dogs today. And for some reason, Lucy loves hot dogs now. So she voted for hot dogs. Well, she was outvoted because everybody mostly wanted pizza. So we had pizza. But she said, Mommy, will you please make me hot dogs? I have hot dogs. I'm going to make hot dogs for dinner. And I have even some chili. So we'll make some chili dogs. Anyway, that's what we're having for dinner. But we don't have to have that anytime soon. So I'll catch y'all back in a little bit. All right, you guys. Sorry for Mark screaming. This is the quick things. I ran to Aldi. I'm not Aldi. Our Aldi's under construction. Walmart to get a humongous box of cereal bars. This is the main reason I went. I also got some tater tots. They were out of the Walmart ones, so I had to get them. What's wrong? Marky's getting hungry. David needed some Velcro and cotton rounds for washing my face. Cantaloupes were only 99 cents, so I got one. I'm going to put some homemade ranch in this little squeeze bottle. Ciabatta rolls. I like to make breakfast sandwiches out of these. Like, I'll stick them in the freezer and just pull them out one at a time. And then I got some pita bread. What are you doing, Marky? Marky man. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? You a mess. You a mess. Say hi. So anyway, I also got 2 camping folding chairs, but those are still in the car. They were only $10 a piece, and we're going to need them for next week. So that's it for this $40 haul. 20 something of that was, or right at 20 was those chairs, and then another 20 for this. Not too bad. Hey you guys. Okay, so it is now 6:30. I fed the kids. David and I haven't eaten yet. We probably will in a little bit. I made some hot dogs for Lucy, and Mark had that too. And then I also made Nate. I just heated him up some French toast, and he had some yogurt and some fruit. Mark had some of that too. Mark likes a lot of the similar stuff that both kids like. So he kind of gets a mixture sometimes, but they all ate good. Lucy really likes hot dogs all of a sudden. So I told her, wow, this will be great because it's another protein you like. I know hot dogs aren't probably the most, best thing in the world to eat, but she's a kid that just doesn't eat a lot of protein. And so it's good to have another option. And I told her, I bet you would like corn dogs too now. So that's good. I don't know if I want a hot dog for dinner. I'm just kind of drained from being in the sun. And then I took this 20-minute nap, and it's like when you wake up and you're like all groggy feeling from just a 20-minute nap. But anyway, David and I were watching some of our old taste test videos. We watched the one we did with Jen with the fast food dipping sauces. That was fun. And then we also watched part of the Oreo taste test that we did. And it's so crazy to go back and watch those videos. That was so much fun. And we haven't done a taste test in a long time. Actually, we did do one last year. I don't know, the taste tests are fun, and some of you really like them, but they don't get the views as a grocery haul or something that I'm a staple on my channel. So I don't know. It makes me want to do another taste test. I'm not sure what, but if you like the taste test, let me know if you have any ideas. I like doing the Aldi comparisons and stuff, but our Aldi just closed for remodeling for the next few months. So, yeah, I'm not sure, but I was just looking at this recipe from the Pioneer Woman, and it's not anything that anyone in this house would like but me, but it's this hot corn dip, and I don't know, she just posted a link to it, so I was looking at it. It looks so good. I'm I wish I had that right now. When David and I went on our date, last week for vacation. We had eaten a big lunch, so we weren't hungry for dinner. So we just went to Applebee's and got like a appetizer, and we shared a dessert. And it was like a combo appetizer thing, and one of the things on there was spinach and artichoke dip, which I like, but this was so good. And it's just Applebee's, but y'all, it was like the cheesiest, most delicious thing. It tasted almost like cheese dip, not spinach and artichoke dip. So now I'm like, all the hot dips, I'm like, oh, that sounds really good. But anyway, if you've had the Pioneer Woman corn recipe, hot corn dip or something, let me know, because I can't make it because I would eat the whole thing and no one else likes it, so I'd be stuck eating. But man, it looks so good. It has like roasted peppers and corn, and then like tons of cheese, sour cream, like this whole thing. And then you like bake it in the oven, and it looks like all hot and bubbly. It looks really good. But anyway, I don't have it. Maybe in the next like party or something, I'll bring it. Whenever we never go to parties, let's be real. David's bathing the kids right now. Actually, I already bathed Lucy, but he's bathing the boys. And I want to go ahead and get this video up. So normally, like, I have a cushion with my videos to where I'll film a few days and then I'll schedule the videos. I'm not filming every single day, and I'm not editing every single day. But because of vacation, I don't have a cushion. So like, I'm filming this today. You guys will see it in the morning. So I need to film some stuff, so I'm not having to like crank videos out every day, because it just is not like, that's just not what I like to do. I like to sit down and edit like 3 at a time. But anyway, tomorrow we have our AC person coming. They're going to move the filter return from underneath our house. That's where we have to change our air filter right now. They're going to move it to like inside the house so we can change our air filter without crawling underneath the crawl space. Or not we, David crawling underneath the crawl space. And then later on I have Nate's doctor's appointment. I told y'all a couple weeks ago his doctor's appointment got moved like the last minute. They called and had to move it. So tomorrow is the day. I'm kind of nervous about it. I'm always nervous like the first time we go with him to the doctor. It's just like a lot of things to talk about. Like, he's on some medicine that you have to follow up with and stuff. Maybe I'll do a whole video on this. We decided to put him on this medicine a couple years ago. It's probably been a couple years ago. And it was a hard decision, but it really has made a difference. So we not only have that, but it's his checkup, and I'm sure they'll want to eye test him and hearing test and all that. It's just, everything is just a little bit harder with him. He always does well, but I have to do a lot of encouraging him and explaining to them what he can and can't do, and hopefully it'll go okay. I also have to get a form from the school about his peanut allergy filled out for the nurse for next year, get a new refill for his EpiPen, all the things. So hopefully it goes well. I have seen this doctor with Lucy. We took her to see him. It wasn't a long appointment. He was just checking out the rash she has under her arm, which is looking better. But anyway, he was really nice, very thorough. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I told him today, we have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and he is like, no shots. Like, I don't think you have any shots. So last year he got a flu shot, and so every time I go to the doctor since then, he is like, no shots, no shots. Nate actually does really well with shots. He doesn't cry or anything. And so when he's sick and he needs an antibiotic, I almost always ask for the shot. Maybe I'm like a terrible person, but he won't take medicine without like a huge fight. And so a shot is like one and done. I would do it for all my kids, honestly. Y'all, if your kids are sick and they need an antibiotic, ask if they'll do the shot. It's literally over in 2 seconds, and you don't have to do that whole 10 days of antibiotics and all that stuff. I didn't even realize that was an option till I was talking to his doctor one day and was like, listen, like, do you have any ideas to help me to get him to take this medicine, because he will not take it? And she was like, we could just give him a shot. And I'm like, yes, please. It does make their leg a little sore, but like the next day he's totally fine. So that's my mom. I'm, maybe a mean mom, but he won't take his medicine. So I have to get him feeling better somehow. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Day in the life of the pastor family. nothing probably different than other people who go to church too. So David's usually there early, you know, before church. That's the probably only difference. So I don't have help getting the kids ready for church and into church. I'm always like dragging them in with all the backpacks and all of that. But we made it through. We had a great time. We had fun in the sun and all of that. So thank you all for hanging out with us today. If you like this video, you know what to do. Give it a big, big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new. We will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
I've tried, written down the words to say. It is time. I've been waiting 5